Sometimes you have to pivot really effing hard. I'm trying not to swear as much in my videos because I tend to swear a lot. But yeah, this week, especially today, sucked. I mean, like really sucked. We spent months making content for a very specific project, and suddenly a huge amount of it might never get used. 3.5 months of 5 editors working full days, gone because of one person. But I'm gonna back away from that and not go down that rabbit hole because that doesn't really matter. Your strategy is not sacred. Sometimes you have to pivot. And right now, my wife and I, we are pivoting hard, like really hard. And honestly, I've already got a solution to the challenge. And my wife and I are going to dive down that rabbit hole. But it's not always that straightforward. We had the content, we had the rollout, we had the plan. People put months, I'm talking months, even years of work into it. Then something outside of our control changed everything. You can complain about the original plan dying or start building a new plan. That's it. It's that way with content all the time. Things never go the way that you want them to. That's just the way it is. A good content team knows how to pivot. They know how to sit there and go, this isn't working, and it's okay. Today, I was super upset, but my team was like, oh, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I've been in this game long enough to have had this happen before. And it's always awful. It always sucks. But what do? You pivot or you just get stuck where you're at. And then you have a total loss. Now, things I have to think about and conceptualize. The work isn't totally gone just because the original plan died. You can sit there and look at what footage can we reuse. Already my wife and I are trying to figure out how we can salvage our old video and pair it with something new. We can sit there and think about what ideas, what concepts we can repurpose. We can think about what we can reshoot, or even if we even have to, what story we can tell instead, and can we do it in a way that is actually more advantageous than the original was? And that's the thing. Sometimes when you run into an obstacle, it can be the best thing that happens. Sometimes when you are creating content, the pivot is the most important thing. You're going this way and then this wall hits you and you know what? We can try to push through the wall or we can go that way. And by going that way, you end up with an even better outcome. It's happened to me so many times that I can't even count anymore. And this is one of the things I have to remind myself. The strategy didn't change. And this is one of the things I have to remind myself. The strategy changed. The mission didn't. You're always aiming toward that goal. And that's the big lesson. As long as you still are aiming toward your overarching goal, your bigger goal, your grand goal, your plan, don't become emotionally attached to how you get there. Just go out and aim for your goal. Get to your goal and accomplish what you need to accomplish. And that's it. You have to stay attached to your larger vision. You have to stay attached to what you want to accomplish. My wife and my daughter created an amazing piece of content. And then it fell apart. The original vision was simply to highlight my wife and my daughter. I don't care about the piece of content that disappeared. Honestly, I didn't like it that much anyways. But I care about my wife and daughter. I care about having something that highlights the two of them. And you know what? If you can pivot through that, it's even better. Because it doesn't matter if things don't go your way. What matters is that you don't let some temporary setback knock you down. And there are going to be setbacks constantly in content. There are going to be setbacks at all moments of every day. But this is what you have to remember. Your content is simply a tool, and the tool has to adapt to reality. That's the way life is. You don't get everything you want all the time, but you can pivot enough to chart a course to where you want to be. And for me, content is a tool to make this world a better place. And if you can continue to tell the stories that inspire people, that enlighten people, that make them feel more optimistic about everything they're going through, then you're going to get to where you want to be. And temporary obstacles or setbacks are just tiny little speed bumps in the road. Sometimes the best content strategy isn't sticking to the strategy. It's knowing when to pivot as hard as you can. Right now, my wife and I had to pivot super hard. I'm going to tell you this. We are already pivoting, and within 2 weeks, we're already going to be working on it. We're going to be crushing it. That's it. Don't let anything knock you down. Whatever happens, get back up and keep going. Be glad you did. See you guys next time.